Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's June 11th, 2025. Looking at some rain and thunder showers that went through the Smoky Mountains yesterday. Heard a couple cracks of thunder. We also got some pretty good, well, a little bit of rain from yesterday, and some fell overnight as well. And if you're still enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one-time donation, or even better, sign up for that monthly sustaining membership. So today we got scattered thunder showers throughout the day with kind of widespread rain. So the thunderstorms themselves are going to be a little bit more isolated in nature, but they're marginally severe. And they're going to be able to cause some flash flooding in the Wapiti burn scar. So there is a flash flood warning out, or watch, sorry, for that potential. And there's also, with these thunderstorms, potential for hail, gusty winds, and heavy periods of rain. So 0.5 to 1 inch per hour rates. So that's quite a bit for us here in the Central Mountains. We don't get that very often. And then tomorrow will be a little less chance of thunder showers, but still out there. Looking around what we picked up last night, the soldiers picked up 2 to 3 tenths of an inch. Everywhere else kind of picked up a few hundredths of an inch. We picked up 3/100ths of an inch here in Haley overnight. We did have some lightning strikes, one southeast of Ketchum, some in Fairfield. I looked at the satellite imagery. It doesn't look like any new fires started, but I am keeping a watch on that as it is fire season. So we have a marginal risk today by the Storm Prediction Center for thunder showers. Here is the flash flood warning. So residents near the Wapiti burn scar should prepare for potential flooding impacts. Be sure to stay up to date with from the local authorities. So that might be like Custer County Sheriff's Department, and sign up for I think it's the red code alarms. It's been a while since I've had to use that. And if you're mushroom hunting up there, make sure you're out of that zone. I think it's just a good day to stay out of the burn scar. Looking at the infrared, you can see some spots popping up. We have this slight shortwave trough that's going to be looking like this today. That's going to bring in plenty of moisture, surface moisture, and we're going to have surface heating and lots of potential for instability. So that's going to trigger off some clusters of thunderstorms today. Take a look at that on the HERS. So speed it up to right now. You can see some rain, thunderstorm potential working its way. This is all working from southwest to northeast today. And as this progresses, you can see it's going to be a bunch of clusters, not necessarily a line. Like this is more of a line that often builds ahead of a cold front, but this is going to kind of break up into just clusters throughout the day. And I want to back up to here. This is for around noon today is when they're going to really start firing off. All these red dot areas, that's potential for around 1 inch per hour rainfall rates. So that doesn't mean we're going to get an inch. It means when you're underneath these little cells, it's going to be raining with rates up to an inch an hour. So pretty fast rainfall, but not for a long duration time. And in those spots, that's where you're probably going to be seeing more of that hail and lightning potential and gusty winds from those outflow winds. And then as the day progresses, kind of becomes a little bit more widespread with that activity, not as severe, but definitely more widespread, and works up even into around dinner time. There's a couple cells that'll be moving across the Wood River Valley. So lots of activity today. Good day to watch out from being too high in the mountains. More likely to get struck by lightning there. Going to be a lot of rainfall too. Could be causing some flash flooding issues. yeah, it's just kind of heads up to probably not a great day to go out in the mountains. And then for Thursday, we're going to have far less activity, but you can still see a couple spots out there that are going to produce some pretty good rainfall rates, probably more like a half inch an hour. All right, so with that, what are we going to pick up total wise? So anywhere from a tenth of an inch down in Healy, all the way up to close to 6/10 of an inch in the Bench Lakes area, Sawtooth. So definitely going to get a little bit more precip up there. The band of thunderstorms are kind of rolling through that area a little bit more heavily. But yeah, with the scattered nature of this, it could just be kind of hit or miss where you are underneath these things. All right. That's about all I think I wanted to give an update for. No fires happening. There were a couple that popped up in Soldier area yesterday. It looked like it might have been near a house, which could have been not really showing any activity on that, whether it was put out or not. But that just could have mean that it was a controlled burn pile that someone was doing by their house that might have got a little out of control. I imagine they're on that pretty fast. I've been using Watch Duty to get my updates. It's kind of a nice thing. It's for the smaller fires. It's more automated, so you're not getting that great information. When they become bigger fires, they stack someone on top of that, so they're kind of filtering out all the information coming from the Forest Service or BLM, whatever is managing that fire, and bringing it to you. So pretty cool resource. I'll of course be doing some broadcasts on fires if they come around our area. If not, I'll probably just be monitoring the whole Central Mountains area from kind of Boise to McCall over into the Mackay area.